Hello everyone, and welcome. Today, after what feels like ages, it's finally time for my Legendary Ephraim mini review. Legendary Ephraim is a 157 BST Lance Cavalry. He has the Fire Affinity, and his Blessing effect increases the defense and health of his teammates. The first thing I expect anyone to notice about Legendary Ephraim is his stat line. Despite his Cavalry BST, Ephraim has 36 neutral attack and 33 neutral defense. His speed and resistance are mediocre to poor, but his offensive power and physical bulk are top class in the cavalry category. While statistically, Legendary Ephraim has a lot in common with units like Frederick, Eldigan, or even Gunter, his personal weapon takes him to the next level. The Flame Siegmund is a 16 might lance that grants an additional +3 attack. Like Myr's Great Flame or Mia's Resolute Blade, it's effectively a 19 might weapon. Additionally, this version of Siegmund grants Ephraim a guaranteed follow-up attack when he's fighting outnumbered or alone. When Ephraim enters combat, there's a check made to see if there are more allies or enemies within 2 spaces. If the number of enemies, excluding Ephraim's target, is greater than or equal to the number of allies, excluding Ephraim himself, he gets to double. Ephraim's A skill is Sturdy Stance. It offers a flat boost to both attack and defense in combat, just like the effects of Shiro's personal weapon. This skill, as you'd expect, is pretty good. Not mind-blowing, but it works. Ephraim's B skill is the uninheritable Solar Brace. While equipped, Ephraim gains an additional 30% of damage dealt via special attacks as healing. This effect stacks additively with specials that have a healing component. His other base skills are Soul and Fortify Defense. Neither of these skills is new or particularly exciting, and I expect they'll end up replaced in most player builds. I think the idea behind Legendary Ephraim's design is interesting. He's meant to rush forward, get into fights, and stay topped off by turning every special into a miniature Aether. It's a fun playstyle, and it meshes well with Ephraim as a character. You also need to make a meaningful choice. Ephraim can't fully enjoy the benefits of cavalry buffs if he also wants to maximize the effect from his personal weapon. Although Ephraim can play on both phases at once, I still think it's best to build him into a dedicated player or enemy phase unit. For enemy phase players, Ephraim is one of the few units that can run both guard and a defensive seal without giving up his follow-up attack. If you'd rather not run distant counter, or you just don't have any extra Hectors, his default A skill is perfectly fine too. For player phase players, the Flame Siegmund enables incredible power turns. Not unlike Brave Roy or Siegbert, Ephraim can charge up specials by using Heavy Blade. If you elect to run Gale Force, be sure to replace his B skill. If you'd rather use Solar Brace for the novelty of it, give Ephraim a low charge damaging special to maximize uptime. Just remember to pick specials that will activate within a single round if possible. Overall, Ephraim is a solid unit. He's a good example of where melee cavalry need to be if they want to compete with other movement types. His offensive power in particular is incredible for a 3-movement unit. Unfortunately, while Ephraim is good and flavorful, he's not so strong that he's a must-have. He's more like a collector's item. A single copy is nice, but I wouldn't worry about merges or chasing down the perfect IV unless you just really love the character. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like or subscribing. You can find me on Twitter at DireThunderYT, so feel free to send me cool stuff or just drop by to say hello. As always, I hope to see you next time. Take care.